Hey Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim Enchantress. I'm here to do your High Priestess reading, and it's about trusting your inner wisdom. So I have picked a significated card here from the Animal Tarot deck as the High Priestess, and I'll be using 6 cards as the basis of the reading and clarifies from the Enchanted Lenormand cards. Now, the first question that the High Priestess is asking is, what can the High Priestess teach Sagittarius about themselves? And we've got the Nine of Winter here. This is the Sea Lion. And the High Priestess is teaching you here, Sagittarius, not to focus on the negative, because there's a lot of rough waters in the background. This is a very emotional card, especially with the moon in the background. So there's still things to come to light. Now that you'll see the Sea Lion is there by themselves, so they're teaching you not to focus on the negative. So you need to let go of fear and worry and find a balance between your thoughts and feelings. And the message the card brings is just to focus on, if you focus on the negative, you are making yourself very unhappy and giving power to what you are afraid of. Now, fear comes from the mind, Sagittarius, and it will stir up your emotions in the end, but it begins in your head. So it's pretty much just negative thinking, a negative thinking pattern where you need to get some clarity, but you need to trust your heart again. Now the Sea Lion is asking you to understand the depths of your emotion and temper with illogical thoughts. Now the clarifier card for this is the Child from the Enchanted Lenormand cards. And the Child is about, could be represent a child, it could represent a new beginning or playfulness. So the High Priestess is teaching you to be playful and childlike in this situation and to be open for a fresh new start. She's also telling you the result is because you are inexperienced in this situation. Now, how can you embrace the High Priestess within you? And I've got the Three of Winter. So these are emotional cards that are coming out from the Animal Tarot. And this is the Rose-Breasted Grosbeak. And this is telling you that you will receive help from others. And you need to embrace that. You're going through a healing process at the moment. And getting help from others is going to help you heal your emotional wounds here. Once you go through the healing process and work your way through your emotions here, Sagittarius, you will heal and become stronger than ever before. Now, the grosbeak bird is asking you to practice forgiveness of yourself and others so you can release the past. Now, this is a reminder that time heals all wounds and you will have joy coming back into your life very soon. And the clarified card for this one is the Clouds. So I'll just pop that here. Now, the Clouds is asking you to embrace the fact that you are confused. There may be hidden secrets and you are doubting yourself at this time, which is causing feelings of insecurity here. Now, grief can create confusion, but there could have been a misunderstanding along the way. So the next question is, what esoteric knowledge should Sagittarius focus on learning? And we've got the Eight of Summer here, and this is the Kangaroo. So the High Priest wants you to focus on taking the leap of faith. You know within your heart it's the right thing to do at this time, and you need to search for the meaning in your life, Sagittarius, so you can pursue spiritual enlightenment. It's now time to move on, and you will move away from the situation that is not good for you. But the great thing that will come from this is that you're now in control of your life. And it is your choice what happens next. So there is something amazing waiting for you to go ahead, and you need to take this leap. Like the child does, they're not afraid of anything. They have no boundaries when you're a child. They have no fear. And I think this is just reiterating. It's just all in the head, all in your negative thinking pattern. Excuse me. So sometimes you just know that it's time to go, even if you don't have it all figured out. But it will work out when you get there. Just like the kangaroo. You are just like the kangaroo depicted in the card, but very courageous and always in motion. So it's now time to move forward. And the clarifier cards I've got here is the coffin and the birds. So the coffin is definitely about endings of a cycle, negative thinking. The birds is about communication. So maybe you need to put a stop to negative thinking. But maybe you just need to put away an ending to chatty gossip and stop worrying about whatever it is that you've lost just recently. Although you may be mourning an ending, the coffin represents the ending of the cycle and definitely a new beginning for you. Now, it is about rising up from the ashes and getting rid of anxiety and being excited about a new cycle that's going to begin in your life. Now, the fourth card is what mysteries and secrets will be revealed, and we've got the 5 of summer. This is the dragonfly. Excuse me, I've had the flu, Sagittarius, bear with me. The dragonfly is telling you you will start to understand your emotions and control your thoughts. This is the magic of this card here. So everybody has challenges in their life, but how you deal with the challenges is the most important thing. And the dragonfly is asking you to make a very affirming choice and move forward. So you've got a lot of cards here telling you to move forward. Now, they ask you to believe in the magic rather than focusing upon the bumps in the road. But remember, God always has your best interests at heart. And even if you feel down, just think of Him and focus on the positive things that are happening around you that you may not be seeing. Now, the clarification card is the star here, and definitely you will move forward. This is about having hopes and setting your goals and your ideals. This is about dreams that you want to achieve. And it's about being inspired by others as well. So whoever's coming in to help is going to inspire you in some way. So it is revealing to be optimistic and that you are progressing towards your goal through the help of spirituality. And this is about spiritual authority. So having high hopes for the future or wishing for a higher position in your field. Now, the 5th card from the High Priestess is how can Sagittarius strengthen their connection with the Grandmother Moon? And we've got the 10 of Autumn. This is the Golden Retriever dog. And the High Priestess is asking you to honour traditions and have pride in your heritage and the accomplishments of your ancestors. So maybe they led a spiritual path as well. And they may be into psychic type of esoteric studies or something like that, but maybe this is where you've picked it up from your ancestors. And they want you to be contented in your life. Now, you will be able to look after your family's needs and find finances that are going to secure you all. Now, the Golden Retriever dog wants you to know you are making the right choices when it comes to providing for the health and happiness of your family and your friends. And the clarifier card here is the Tower. So the Tower is about being an authority and being in control of your life. Well, this could be a male boss who may have a bit of an ego for some of you and is a little arrogant at times, probably because they're lonely. But the Tower wants you to know your boundaries, be independent and be proud of climbing the ladder to your dreams. Now, the advice card I have here is the Man. So it's definitely about a male authority figure, someone that's important in your life or significant. I do feel they're a businessman and very masculine energies, and they wear their heart on their sleeve. Now, the advice from the High Priestess is the 5 of Spring. And it's saying if you're facing challenges, Sagittarius, or conflict with others due to a different point of view, it's just that there's strong-willed people that are not very compromising. So whether this is at work or conversations with relatives, perhaps a post on social media could be there, or that, you know, it's a lot of opposing ideas in this world today. So it's about butting heads. You're not going to say the same thing as somebody else because we're all individuals, definitely, and unique. But whoever you're butting heads with, or if it's a particular situation, the advice is maybe it's better to let go of this. It is often better to try and minimise the conflict or at least your part in it anyway, and walk away, as this is just fueling the negative energies. Now, this card can represent power and drive and unyielding forces, and it definitely has to do with a man here in the situation. Now, he could be your partner or a boss figure, but just like the ram, do whatever you can to lighten the conversation. So I hope this has been helpful for your High Priestess reading. It isn't going to pertain to everybody. If it resonates with you, I would love to hear your comments. If not, I hope to have messages the next time. Bye for now.